Hey, what's up? Cheap beer for you to drink. I am JJ. Hopefully this will be a fun one. I'm going to give Honey Brown, there we go, Honey Brown another chance. They just had a rebranding, a re-imaging, if that's what you want to call it. And we'll see if it's the same beer. And I feel like I was unfair in my original video. It was only the third video that I uploaded. And looking back, I feel like A, I didn't know what I was doing really back then, and B, that maybe I had an old can. Because I've had Honey Brown before that and I liked it, and then I had it then and I didn't like it. So we'll figure out once again if it's a good beer, and then we'll kind of react to that first video and see how long we've come here on Cheap Beer Free to Drink. But I want to get into this article. This is from RochesterFirst.com. It says, a fresh look for an old favorite. Genesee Brewery is relaunching and rebranding a time-tested classic, the Honey Brown Lager, made with water, barley hops, and pure Manitoba white clover honey. The first lager was introduced back in 1994. Now, more than 26 years later, Honey Brown will be relaunched under the brewery's new label, Genesee Specialty. So sounds like it's the same Honey Brown, just under the Genesee branding, and we'll try it out and see if it's any good, while also again looking at this old video and seeing if we have the same opinion or not. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the Honey Brown Genesee Specialty, proudly brewed since, what does that say, 1878? Is that right? It's got to be 1978, right? I don't know. It's hard to read this can. I definitely think that says 1878. Product of the USA, 4.5% alcohol, 1.8 fluid ounces, Genesee Brewing Company. And I don't believe that's what it said before. I think it said Dundee Brewing Company. But we'll go over that when we go over the old video. So I know for a fact that this is a fresh one since the can has the new labeling on it. We're not dealing with an old beer, which I think is what happened last time. Okay, so I'm just going to try it. Smells fine, and it tastes fine. I think that's what happened. There was a commenter saying, hey, you probably just got an old can. And then I started thinking about it like, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's a good beer. And it's smooth. It has that sweet honey taste that I remember. That's good stuff. I think that's exactly what happened. I think I just got a bad bunch. Either that or I'm really craving a beer, which also might be the case. But it doesn't, I don't know. It smells fine. It tastes fine. Let's watch this old video and see what my opinions were back when we first tried it. All right, so this video was uploaded February 22nd, 2019, almost 2 years ago, well, coming up on 2 years. Honey Brown, our first bad beer. You can find Honey Brown at almost any gas station for $1, but should you get it? So that's the description of that video, and I will say that this one was $1.19 where I got it. Not $1, a little more than $1, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. What's up? It's JJ. This is cheap beer for you to drink. I think I start off the videos the same exact way as I did back then. Got a beer today that I've seen in like every convenience store, drugstores. I see it all the time. I'll tell you what it is in just a second, even though it's probably in the title. Before we get going, I want to thank the 11 subscribers. 11 people. 11 subscribers. That was huge. That was huge back then. Up to 821 at the time of making this video, which again that's 821 more subscribers than I should have. Thank you to everyone that subscribes to this channel. I appreciate it, and I hope to keep delivering good stuff to you. All right, let's continue. Let's talk about some cheap beer. Let's do it. Honey Brown. Honey Brown, original, extra rich lager, beer brewed with honey. I see this everywhere, and it says
Dundee Brewing Company, Rochester, New York. So I assume it's like a national beer.
So yeah, that's part of the new rebranding. It doesn't say Dundee anymore. It's now under the Genesee Specialty label.
But a big, 24-ounce can? I always see these, and they're always 99 cents. They can be next to like $3 beers. Doesn't matter. These are always 99 cents for a 24-ounce beer.
Or $1.19. Apparently inflation over a year and half a year.
Is it bad? Let's find out. Honey Brown. Ooh, that smells not very good. It smells like cheap beer.
Now, what does that mean, past JJ? It smells like cheap beer. Like, and you're insinuating that cheap beer is bad. Like, that's the whole point of your videos that you do, is to make cheap beer look good. And you're saying it smells like cheap beer. No, it smells like good cheap beer. It smells fine. It smells like beer. It smells like how it tastes, which is delicious.
But it said it wasn't a light beer, and it's not a craft beer. It's somewhere in between, and we can tell.
Also, a shout out to the comments. John said, I hadn't had it in a while. They used to make a honey brown light that I liked a lot, but they stopped making it. Dundee is made by the Genesee Brewing Company. Yes, it is. Now it's just the Genesee Brewing Company, or Genesee Specialty, as it says on the honey brown. But that's too bad. A honey brown light sounds delicious. Yeah, I would like to see that make a comeback. Maybe if honey brown sells better now that it's in newer cans and says Genesee, maybe we'll see the return of honey brown light. That'd be kind of nice. Thank you for the comment, John.
Look at that. I know it's a little darker in here because it's not actually daylight.
It looks, because I'm watching the video, obviously, it looks darker in the video. Maybe that's just because the poor lighting in that room. Not that this is great lighting by any means, but maybe that's why. But this looks more yellow and that looks brown. Strange.
That should look darker. That is a, that's like a medium color. I like that. That's a dark yellow. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell like honey. I don't remember it being a bad beer, but by smell alone, not liking it. And as always, we drink not from the glass. We drink from the fancy big boy 99-cent can.
That's one thing that's changed. I tend to drink out of the glass now. Don't know when that started happening.
Maybe it's 99 cents where you are, maybe not. Let's give it a little try.
In the future, JJ, it's not 99 cents. It's $1.19 in 2020, where you have to wear a mask to go to the store, and you gotta not get sick, and you gotta work from home. And
wow, okay. I'm beginning to see why it's 99 cents.
What does that mean?
It's got a sweetness to it. It does taste a little rich. It says extra rich. It has a rich flavor. It's not bad. It's definitely not a light beer. The other two beers we've had, the Burger Light, the Natural Light, Natter Days, those two have been great.
I'm gonna get sad. Okay, so Burger Light, apparently none of the stores, none of the liquor stores, none of the grocery stores, nowhere around me has it anymore. So I called one of my favorite liquor stores around me that never disappoints, always has Burger Light. I went a few months ago, tried to find it. They didn't have it. And then I called last week and I said, hey, do you still stock Burger Light? Let me check. No, unfortunately we don't, and we can't get it in. So not only that, the Burger Beer website, which I believe was burgerbeer.com, no longer works. So I can still find regular Burger Beer. I cannot find Burger Light, which is super disappointing. I know it's like a regional beer. It's a Cincinnati thing. It goes way back. And then they stopped making it, and then they brought it back. And I just happened to pick it up one day because I was like, oh, this beer is $6.99 for a 12-pack. Let me try it. The cans kind of look cool. It looks like old Bud Light cans. It ended up being my favorite beer. I don't know. I really do enjoy a good Burger Light. And here it is. This is my last unopened can of Burger Light. And it's empty. There's nothing in there. Because it's at some point between when they shipped it and when I got it, or when they canned it, I don't know, there's this big slit in it. And it was empty. And the cardboard, you could tell, was wet at some point because it was all messed up. So this is my empty can, unopened can of Burger Light. Might be the last unopened can of Burger Light that I ever see. And that's sad. I miss it. But back to Honey Brown.
This is just alright. This is a beer that you would pay 99 cents for. And it wouldn't ruin your night. You can't drink multiple of these.
I bet I could.
Maybe you can. I couldn't. They're not light. And it's probably very filling. I've only had a few drinks and I don't... Not because it's nasty. I just don't feel like drinking anymore. I'm kind of not thirsty anymore.
If you're not a light beer fan and you like just a good old lager and you want something that's like not overly sweet, not at all, but that sweetness makes it really smooth. Yeah, glad to say I was wrong about Honey Brown.
Thanks to the subscribers. Thanks to everyone that watched that. Natural Light video is blowing up because it was the first Natterdays review on the internet.
It was.
If you type in Natterdays, it's like the first thing that comes up. So pretty cool. Let's keep it going. Cheap beer for you to drink.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed that trip down memory lane with me. Not much has changed. I'm still wrong about a lot of things. I still like drinking beer. I don't know. I like Honey Brown. If you see the new cans, give it a try. If you see the old cans, that's old. Don't get it. But it's good. It's a good beer. It's the same Honey Brown. Again, I just think I had a bad one then. I am liking this Honey Brown. Tastes good. If you're a fan of strictly light beers, you might not like it, but I think it's an enjoyable experience. Cheap beer for you to drink. Thanks for watching. I hope that you're still enjoying the videos. I know it was a lot different back then and hopefully better now. I don't know. I know I have been focusing on more than just cheap beer. The videos that get the most hits are the seltzers and then the weird stuff that we try. And then I'll do a beer and it's crickets. So I'm going to do whatever. I'm still going to do the cheap beer. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to do the new seltzers that come out. And whatever weird stuff comes out. Whatever I'm interested in. That's pretty much what this channel is. And whatever you want in the comments. Keep them coming. Thank you for liking and subscribing. All that good stuff. It's cheap beer for you to drink. A fun video. I'm getting out of here. Here's to the next time I try Honey Brown 2 years from now. And then do a reaction to a reaction video. It's cheap beer for you to drink.